Today we're going to learn how to tie the American tie, the Windsor tie. I've done many types of different photography through the years, from weddings to sporting events to high school proms, headshots. I've been specializing in headshots for the last year, and it's amazing how many young people come in here who do not know how to tie the tie. They stand in front of the camera. I said, "Do you like your tie like that?" They said, "Well, that's the only way I know how to tie it." So today we're going to go through tying the American tie. Okay, so to start out with, it's the length. The fat side on my left, the thin side on the right. That's how I do it. You can do it either way if you're right hand or left hand. This is how I do it. But I never know really, even I've been doing these for 40, 50 years, know how long to make a tie when I make it. So it's a little bit of experimentation. I might have to tie this tie 3 times to get the right length. But I start out here, crossing over with the big end over the right side and take it around, come out and back down through the top. If you're standing in front of your bathroom mirror, this will look exactly like I'm doing it here right now. And this first little knot is almost the most important part of tying the tie. You need to be making this tight. Try to keep the creases out of the edges. Try to get that in there as flat as you can and as tight as you can, relatively speaking. Bringing it back through the front again, take it down, snug it up, and try as best as you can, even though this is going to be bigger on this side than this side, the best to try to make those the same size. But try not to have any folds on the edges. That makes all the difference in the world too. Bring it around, up from the back side, and down through the middle. Now I can tell right away from the way I'm going to have to start out with a shorter or a longer front end on this thing. Now also, the hallmark of a properly tied tie is this little dimple in here. If you watch any of the TV network shows that anchor the men, they all have little dimples inside their tie here. That's the sign of a well-made tie. And that's the center dimple in here. It shows like you really know what you're doing, whether you do or not. So now that's a little short for me. I'm going to retie as I'm tying that. I would redo this and start over again because the back side is longer than the front. So I'd start over again, and we could do it anyway for the sake of learning here. Untie it, shorten it up, cross over the front, around the back, and down through the middle. Believe me, once you get this, and you do it a few times, you'll never forget it. I've been doing this since I was 16. Tie it, make sure that's tight there on my left side. Bring it around the front, back through. Tighten it up again. Oh, this is looking good. I like the way this is folding. Bring it in again. Stuff it down through the front. Now that dimple didn't start out like because it got folded here on the edge. But you can create the dimple as you're pulling this down tight with your 2 fingers here. You can create the dimple. Pull this down, and this just fuss with it. Try to clean it up, get the bumps out of it. Tighten that up. Take it up tight. I can't see what you can see if the dimples, yeah, it feels good. How's that? That's just about the right length. Actually, if I wanted to get real fussy, I'd do it again and make it just a little bit longer. I like it just off the belt is where I'd like to put it. So that's it. If you like it, if you have any suggestions, I'm sure everybody does it their own way. This is how I do it. I'm not saying it's the only way, but give it a shot. If you have any suggestions, type them to me. Let me hear what you have to say. If it's been a blessing to you, if this video has helped you in any way, please hit the subscribe button. That's in a way how you say thank you. So God bless. Talk to you later.